The market consolidates as we head into the weekend. What comes next? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so we talked about that 58.50 level for about the last 10 days now. When they broke through it on Wednesday, they immediately spiked down to our next support level in that 5800 zone. Then they bounced it back up to 58.50 where they've been consolidating all of Thursday. So now the question is, are the bulls back or is it down we go? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys. So as always, we are going to jump in and take a look at what the indicator did because I want you to be a part of this. I want you to see what it's doing and how it's crushing the market. It absolutely killed yesterday. Let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so our first trade of the day came in at 7 o'clock here, this buy signal, and it may look like this was a bad trade, but it actually was a winning trade. And the reason for that is as soon as the buy signal flashes on the chart, which was at the bottom of this candle, you buy the market. The market shot up fast enough to give us our win. As you can see on the screen, we got in at 7 o'clock. We had a small win. Now, this is a 9% win. This isn't what we're looking for. This isn't what the indicator is ballyhooed about and what we're all excited about. But what this does is it gives us a 9% win to offset our stop losses so that when we do have bad trades, all of that cancels out so that when we get over here, we'll talk about this one in a minute, you get all of that extra run up. So your small part of your win covers your stop losses. The second part is all profit. So here's the deal. This one was a winning trade because you get in right when it says buy. This one was a winning trade because you get in right when it says buy. This one was a winning trade. It ran up. Full disclosure, there was a buy that flashed right here that we took. It did not work out. This was a fail. You don't see it on the screen because by the time the bar closed, the buy was gone. And we ended up stopping out on that trade. That's part of it. But then the next buy comes up and you get this 2.5 point run up here. Another incredible day trade. You take the small win first, let the other half of the trade run, and take all that profit to the upside where we crush. This sell was a loser. This sell was a winner. This buy a loser, and this buy was a nice winner into the close. Now, I don't trade this back half of the day. So anything after 10 o'clock, I tend not to trade because the market gets slow and choppy. As you can see, it kind of went sideways most of the day. But just so you can see exactly what the indicator is giving you, it's still winning trades. There were 9 trades on the screen. The indicator went 6 and 3 on those trades. And you had the biggest trade of the day right here, which was this 2.5 point move. So the indicator absolutely killed it again. And this takes emotion out of trading. To be a great trader, you either have to have great discipline, which most of us don't have. It's why all of America's fat. Or you have to have great help. And great help is what the indicator gives you. It takes all of the thinking and emotion out of it. It says buy, you buy. It says sell, you sell. Super simple. If you want to get this, there's a link down in the description. Check that out. Come over to the website. You come to our membership plans area, Trading View, indicators, and courses. Again, that link in the description will take you right here. You can get it for $59 a month, or if you want a discount, you get it for $590 and you get 2 months for free. I don't give a free trial on this, and the reason is I have 10 months of data that just absolutely show it crushes. And what I'll say is if you get it and in the first 30 days you don't like it, you don't want to day trade, it's not for you. Whatever you think doesn't matter. Tell me you didn't like it. I'll take away the access to the indicator. I'll give you your money back, 30-day money back guarantee. Check it out. You have 0 to lose and everything to gain. I want you guys to be successful, and this tool will help with that. Now, if you have the indicator already, check your source code because there is an update that went out a couple days ago. Make sure you're on the latest edition of the indicator. Now, let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And we've been talking about 58.50 for a while. On Wednesday, they broke it. They went right to our next support area, that 58.15 to 57.85 area. They hit dead smack in the middle at 5800 and bounced. And as of right now, this bounce does not look impulsive. So I would be looking for more downside to potentially play out here. So off of the high, I'd be counting this as an A wave, a B wave, and then yesterday's low, a 1 of C, the bounce is 2 of C, and then we'd look for continuation to the downside. Now that continuation is going to need to hold the 57.40 area. If it is unable to hold 57.40, it's very likely we come down and test 57.25. And this is going to be a major level for the bulls. If they cannot hold this level, then we could see a bigger breakdown into 5600 or 5560, where we would have a major test for the bulls to hold support. Otherwise, we could start to see a market that falls through the cracks and waterfalls lower. So major tests coming up from for the bulls, especially if Wednesday's low breaks. Now, if they can't break Wednesday's low, then up we go. We need to break through 58.90 and then 5,900 first. 58.90 would be the first warning sign to the bears, and 5,900 would confirm the bulls are likely squeezing out of here, and a bigger move to the upside that would target the 6,055 area first before ultimately targeting the 6,328 area up to potentially as high as 6,500, 6,470. Now, I don't think we're going to hit those levels. I think we're going to be more in this 6,328 area. However, they still have to hold support and break out before this happens. So we have our key levels. We understand that over 5,900, the bulls are very likely squeezing to 6,000 and well over 6,000 at that. Below Wednesday's low starts to open a trap door to the downside. The bulls are going to need to hold 57.40. If they break that, 57.24 becomes an incredibly important level. Over on the NASDAQ. Okay, so on the NASDAQ, same type of situation. They hovered around that 20,400 area all day. And if you are a bull, the NASDAQ leading to the upside is what you want to see. I talked about it in yesterday's video in depth. I said the NASDAQ will likely lead 2-to-1 or better on most days, and they led yesterday as well for the first time in a while. Now, again, this move up does not look that impulsive, but if they can hold this low and break back over 20,540, that would be a major warning to the bears that the bulls are going to try to squeeze up out of here. And they would target that 21,000 plus area next in a major wave 3 strong move to the upside that will outperform the S&P 500. Now, if they are not able to break out and hold yesterday's low, and they do break down under Wednesday's low, then the bears have a chance to take control of the market if they can break the 19,833 area. That zone will be the next major support to the downside. Should they break through that, you can see a waterfall effect come in, and we'd look for the 19,500 to 19,200 area in a pretty direct move, and then we'll see what the bulls are made of, as they would have a major test in that zone. So Wednesday's low on both charts is important, and then the low from back here around October 2nd on both charts will be very important as well, should we get to that point. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to our webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans that both come with a 7-day free trial, because I want you to get in there, become part of the trading team. Make sure you love it. Make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You have nothing to lose checking out any of our information. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee on the indicator. You get a 7-day free trial in our rooms. All of that is because I believe in what we do here, and I want you to be a part of it, and you get to check it out for free. Now, if you want to get a yearly discount, you can get 1 month for free. You still get that 7-day free trial to check it out. If you don't like it, you can move along, but that is a way to get a discounted rate on a longer term. Now, in addition to this, we also have our educational material, where we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course, as well as our Advanced Elliott Wave course. These courses are helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. Understanding key levels and what happens when they break and what happens when they don't is a huge advantage over the rest of the market, and that's what these courses teach you. In the advanced course, we go through several key concepts that are a little more complex, such as the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, the double and triple threes, the flats, the triangles, how to trade Elliott Wave. Most people can give you the basics of Elliott Wave, but they have no idea what to do when trading it. This goes over all of those scenarios, how to use it, and how to go through the complex patterns. Now, as you can see on the screen, our traders are loving it, and it is helping them make money. However, if this is too much for you or too advanced to get started, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. This course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand this market in a way that makes sense. It can be so confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up, because the news cycles don't matter. Elliott knew that the news cycles didn't matter a long time ago. He threw them out the window, and he said key levels matter. Here's what happens when they break. Here's what happens when they hold, and that is a huge advantage in trading over the rest of the market. This course is 25 videos where we go through 3 parts. Your introduction, where we go through your expectations, your mindset and emotion, the KISS method, and why this works. Your chart setup and tools, where we go through what tools you need to use with Elliott Wave Theory, how to use them, and why. And the Elliott Wave for Beginners area, where we go through each of the waves, how to find them, how to understand them, how to find these key levels, the theory of alternation, the corrective depth theory, the pivot, everything you need to know about Elliott Wave Theory, so that you can make sense of this crazy market. The cool thing about these courses is if you want to get them at a discount, we have a bundle pack where you can get $37 off by getting both courses at the same time. But if you want to get them just for free and have them and go through them and learn, check out our membership plans. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go through every chart that matters. We go through gold, Bitcoin, Meta, NVIDIA, name it. We go through it. If you have one that's random, today we went through 4 that I've never heard of. I will go through them and show you where we're at on the chart and give you my opinion on the setup. These calls are worth the price of admission alone. In addition to that, you get the Elliott Wave 4 Beginners course. You get the Advanced Elliott Wave course, all for just $49 a month. Now, we do trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade, which means we trade quite often in my room now. If you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out the PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as those individual stocks, that futures trading, his income trading method that's crushing the market, and his reduced risk binary method get you in at a cheap price and get you huge multiples on your money. And it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand. And that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, key takeaways for today. The market held the low from Wednesday. As long as they can hold that low, we can press higher. They would need to push through 5,900 to confirm that. However, I don't love this structure, which does lead me to think downside is coming. If that is the case, 57.24 is a major level to watch, with 57.40 being a level slightly above that. If they break through that, we could see some waterfall effect down towards 5,600. Over on the NASDAQ, they were able to hold Wednesday's low. They do have a structure that's pushing higher, but it doesn't look super impulsive at the moment. If they can break back through 20,540, that would indicate a squeeze to the upside toward 21,000 plus and a move that should outperform the SP 500. However, if they do break Wednesday's low, we would be looking at that 19,833 area as a major level of support. And if they break through that, we could see some waterfall to 19,500 to 200, where the bulls would face a major test. Guys, it's the weekend. Grab yourself a drink, get out of the house, have some fun, get away from the computer, and I will talk to you next week.